it's Toby here, and I thought that since I've been getting into fitness quite a bit over the last year, I'd give this sort of YouTube fitness thing a go. I'm on my mid-morning walk that I usually do to get a bit of cardio in, and yeah, I think since that I train probably quite uniquely compared to most fitness YouTubers in that I incorporate a lot of strongman stuff into my training and don't really train for aesthetics. I just like lifting stuff, it's fun. So I thought that there's no better place to start with this whole YouTube fitness game than to give you a tour of my very, very cheap, well, not very cheap, somewhat cheap, very crappy, somewhat homemade home gym that I train in nearly every day whilst I'm back home here from uni. So thought I'd give you a quick tour of that today, show you all the equipment I'm working with, interlace some training footage and stuff like that, and just get a pretty nice video out of it. So if you enjoy, please sure to hit subscribe, hit the like button, and also follow my Instagram if you want to see some more training footage. It's the same name as my YouTube channel, just my name of course. So yeah, I hope you enjoy the video. Let's see what's coming up. Okay, so you joined me here in the garage home gym, and in a minute I will flip the camera around and we'll go through what equipment we have in here, but it's a pretty decent space. The headroom's a bit iffy, as you can see, because I am 6'1", or 6 foot, one of the two. I don't know, I haven't measured myself in ages. Could have shrunk. But anyway, yeah, so the roof space is not brilliant. I can just about overhead press in here, but my brother who's 6'3", he can't. So what we've done is we've taken out a roofing panel to make space for it. But yeah, we're in the garage, I'll flip the camera around and I will show you what we have. So guys, I have no idea what the echo is like in here, but this is essentially the garage gym. It's a pretty nice big space actually. It's a lot bigger than it used to be over lockdown. This thing was absolutely rammed full of stuff. I'll try and put a picture on the screen of how it looked, but it was ridiculous. So had to clean it out, and this has basically been work in progress over the last sort of 6 months to a year, and it's coming along really nicely. And we've got a really nice space here where I can just do my thing, sort it out. So we'll basically work on a sort of right to left way. So you come in here, this is the door. We got more doors there, which I open when we're doing strongman, stuff like that. But we come in, first thing we're presented with is the chair. It's just a metal garden chair with a blanket on it. That's to rest in between sets, stuff like that. Got the bin, you'll see why in a minute. Got some old tires, some tire swing tires here that we had in the garden, but the rope rotted through, and I've taken them in and I use them mainly for spotting me on squats, and then also resting some stuff on like the Atlas stone and stuff like that when we're using it. But first things first, the main bit of equipment, I guess you could say, is this go-kart. So this thing, it weighs about 60 kilo in the hands when you pick it up from this bar. Probably weighs a bit more than that fully. I have no idea how much it weighs, but the main weight is in the back here in the battery. So I used to use this for deadlifts before we had the bar. Hence I attached this weird bar on the back. But I now use it for stuff like arm over arm, pushes, pulls, that sort of thing. And it's actually one of the more useful bits of equipment I have in here, despite it just being a thing that was left in here when I cleaned out the garage. So that is really useful. Over here now, we have the treadmill. As you can see, it's very dusty, because it's probably the least used bit of equipment in this gym. Because who likes cardio, honestly? No, I use it pretty much every morning. It's just a bit dusty. I'm the only one who actually uses it, but I use it in the mornings before breakfast and fasted cardio. You know how it is. But then we'll move over here. We got the resistance bands. These are a new addition. They're my brother's actually, but we use them for tricep pushdowns, biceps, that sort of thing. Pretty nice. We've got them on a hook up there. And then over here is the dead exercise bike, which no one uses because it's a piece of crap, to be completely honest with you. That never gets used. We got the PR board and the different programs and stuff. So currently, this is my side, that's my brother. Currently my PRs are overhead press, 70 kg, bench press, 95, squat, 150, and deadlift, 180. And there you go, that's my schedule. Monday I do bench press, so chest. Tuesday deadlifts back. Wednesday today I'm resting, so I'm making this video. Then Thursday we've got legs, so we do squats and that sort of thing. Friday shoulders, so overhead press. Then Saturday I've got down as active rest. So that used to be when I do like a run or something like that, but now I use it primarily for strongman Saturdays. which has been going really well, really good fun. That's something I started up at uni. But here's some goals, so different weights I want to hit on each of the 4 lifts. So currently I'm working towards the 3rd line, just need to get that 100 kilo bench, and then we can start working towards the 4th line. So what we have now is, if we come over here, we've got a heater, because this is a garage and it's unheated, so this stays on whilst I'm in here, keeps me nice and warm. We got a phone stand, and we got a load of my brother's equipment here. I've got same equipment over there, so I'll show you that later on. But we got a pot here with the pen for the whiteboard, a chisel, because sometimes the dumbbells get stuck and I need to basically chisel them apart. I'll show you that in a minute. Then up here we've got a tape measure for the all-important measuring of the biceps. We have got some dumbbells which never get used because they go up to 3 kg. They're sort of like old dumbbells from back in the day. We've got my brother's training book and just some random crap. Then over here we got the Whey gold standard. Have a couple scoops of that every single day. Very, very nice. We have got my brother's lifting belt, and then nothing else. There's nothing in that cupboard. Then we got a chest freezer, obviously full of nutritional goodness that we eat throughout the week. Lots of mince, lots of salmon. My favorite personally, the breaded cod fillets, because I don't eat red meat, so cod is lovely. Got a TV, which I plug in my laptop when I'm not using it to edit videos and such, and blast music to my heart's content. And then possibly my favorite thing in the entire gym is the Rain fridge. So in here, just got a new delivery today. Lots of Rain body fuel, not sponsored. Rain, sponsor me, you know what to do. I will get you lots of traffic and I want free drinks. Anyway, got another freezer because I eat a lot of food, and so the rest of my family. Brilliant. We got some blue chairs that need to be kept out of the rain, so they have to live in the gym. Sadly, it's a bit annoying, but we move on. We got the first ever pair of dumbbells, some crappy 10 kg Wish dumbbells, which never really get used at all, just really bad, like sand weights, and I hate them. Their handles, they like bend and stuff. It's really just not fun, so they never get used, but they're useful for when I go back to uni and my brother needs to use dumbbells. We got a new addition recently, the Farmer's Walk handles. Obviously they're a Strongman piece of equipment. I end up using them nearly every Saturday. I love Farmer's Walk, it's so much good fun. So brilliant addition I got off eBay for quite cheap, which is nice. Most of this stuff in this gym is secondhand, eBay, cheap alternatives to stuff, because I don't have any money. I'm a student, but it is what it is. So over here, we have got the space in the ceiling to do overhead press and pull-ups, and this pull-up and dip station leg raise thing combo I actually bought off of the first gym I regularly started training at, so shout out Stone Barn Fitness. Thank you for hooking me up with this. I bought it off them in the first lockdown when they were doing an equipment clear out, which was really nice. And that only just fits in here, but it means I can do pull-ups and dips and stuff like that, which I love doing. And then down the bottom here, we've got some battle ropes. Bought these whilst at uni when I was big into cutting and losing weight, because I was a fat bastard back in the day. And they've been really good as a bit of cardio, but recently haven't gone touch too much because they are painful, and I'd rather do more slow, steady state cardio whilst I'm just maintaining. Over here, we have got a truck wheel and a sledgehammer. This truck wheel I got absolutely free from a lay-by on the side of the road. It's been there for about a year. I've always looked at it and I suddenly decided, you know what, I'm gonna go get it for the gym. So I got it, and then the sledgehammer was left here by some construction workers. We got that also completely free, so this is a lovely setup, and I use that for tire drags, tire flips, hammer smacks, that sort of thing. Really good piece of kit and completely free, which is always nice. And then down here we have my equipment pile. There is a bag in there, but obviously I've been using it, so all of the equipment is sort of strewn everywhere. So we have the Cerberus lifting belt. I got this for Christmas this year. Nice little present for myself here, and yeah, it's really good, really solid, completely supportive. Highly would recommend. The lever makes it easier to get on and off. Here's my old lifting belt, a crappy Amazon £10 one, which I used for a good year or two. Served me well. Got up to a 170 kilo deadlift with it. Very nice. And it is signed by Gavin Bilton, the Welsh Bull. If you guys don't know already, I trained with him back a couple months ago in November. And yeah, it went really well, did some strongman stuff. And yeah, he's a bloody massive man, but it was really good, gave me some really good tips. Then of course we got the just elbow sleeves, we got wrist wraps, knee sleeves, deadlift straps, and some new stuff I got for Christmas was these grip gloves. Don't really use them that often because I don't really like gloves, but they're good for when I do dead hangs in the morning. It's part of my stretching routine. It's just keep my hands a bit more nice and don't rip any calluses and that sort of thing, so that's good. But anyway, here is the Atlas Stone platform. It is a 42-inch platform made out of two, as you can see, chest of drawers stacked on top of each other. These things are solid, they're full of paper, full of documents, no chance they're going to break. Lovely thing, again, that was just left in here when I was cleaning out the garage, something I thought I could incorporate, and I think the height for a world record Atlas Stone should be 48 inches or something like that. So I stack a couple 25 kilo plates on it and then lift my 60 kg Atlas Stone up on top of it. And yeah, I want a more heavy Atlas Stone because I could do this for reps and reps and reps. I usually do it for about 4 or 5 sets of 6 because 60 kg for me on the Atlas Stone isn't actually too heavy. So I want a heavier stone, but I got this one second hand from a strongman gym that was transitioning into a CrossFit gym. And yeah, so I got that for pretty cheap in the end over in Cardiff. Had to keep it in my uni room for ages, which was good fun getting up and down the stairs. But yeah, I obliterated this plug socket with it when I was rolling it off the here. I don't think I have the footage anymore, but I did record it and it exploded. It was not fun. So that's all sellotaped up and out of use. But it is what it is. We move. That's what we do. So anyway, we got this functional fitness bench that I got in a Black Friday sale, along with these squat stands here. And this is what I primarily use for benching, squat, overhead press. It's basically instead of my squat rack, because I don't have the funds to get a full squat rack right now. So this cost me in total probably about 200 quid for about these. That's 200 pounds for those who don't understand quid, but I'm sure you do. And yeah, it serves me well. They usually live in my uni room and allow me to have a bit of a home gym whilst at uni in case gyms shut, like they have been on and off. So they've been really good. I use them pretty much all the time. They come with safeties, all sorts of things. And that bench is really good, really adjustable, can go incline, decline, fully upright, flat, all sorts of things. And it's really portable, it's got wheels. It's really light, pretty good. And this is the first bit of kit I ever really got, which was this Body Max 2-in-1 like bench and preacher curl, leg extension, hamstring curl sort of thing. And at the minute, I don't use it for benching at all. I only use it for the preacher curl, leg extension, hamstring curl, that sort of thing. It works really well for that, and I really like it. The problem is with benching and stuff with it, is for me, these stands here are too narrow. So my grip on bench is relatively wide, as it is with squat and stuff like that. So I can't really get away with benching in here. I've actually got scars all over my hands from where it used to pinch me trying to put it down. So even if you go slightly disaligned, you end up pinching your skin. So it's not brilliant for that, but it is good now. I've got the replacement stuff that I had at uni, using that and then using this for the attachments, which, as I said, work really well for what I need them for. And in the corner here, we have quite literally the first piece of equipment I bought, like a 4.5 kilo easy bar that fits 1-inch plates that I got from Aldi supermarket. And I got it super cheap, like 30 quid or something. And that's what started me on the home gym journey. It got a lot of use back in the day. It doesn't get as much use anymore because I don't really curl too much. And if I do, I usually use the preacher curl, but it's a good bit of kit to have anyway. Then over here, we got a bit more of like the functional stuff on the walls. I'll just step back so you can see them a bit better. So we've got a one of those reflex balls that you strap to your head and box with. I've been using that pretty much every morning to try and get my reflexes up. It's been really good fun, actually. I'm getting good at it. And then we got 2 skipping ropes. We've got my old one, which is my thick green handled one that I had from a kid. And then we got a beast rope, the little black one that's adjustable. That one's really good. I've been using that a lot recently. It's a really fun bit of cardio that I enjoy. And then over here we got some what do you call them? Like functional strap things that you could do like essentially rows with, press ups, that sort of thing. And I just attach them to this hook in the roof here that I use for various things like that, and the bands and stuff, and I want to get a punch bag to put there as well, that sort of thing. So we've got that. They're really good. I really like them. I use them at uni a lot as well. And we got this chain. This actually came off a pretty heavy duty bicycle lock, and now I use it as essentially a dip belt and pull-up belt, so I can do weighted dips or weighted pull-ups. And I also use it to make a bit of a chain duck walk handle, which works really well for when I do some more strongman stuff. So it's a really useful piece of kit, and again, totally free, that I just found in the garage, which is really good. But anyway, now we will move on to all of the weights and stuff like that I have. So that's all the basic equipment that I have on the inside of the gym here. I've got about 250 kilos-ish of plates pretty much scattered around the place, because you know what, I thought, let's just show the gym as it is. Let's not clean it or anything. Let's just show it as it is nearly all the time. So there's plates everywhere. Got them over the lockdown from various different sellers. As you can see, they're not all one brand. Tried to get basically the cheapest plates I could, because again, I don't have much money, but they're still pretty good. And then we got these dumbbells that I got at the same time as the Easy Curl bar. They're 10 kilo dumbbells, and these are the ones where sometimes this screw, as you can see, gets really stiff. So you need to get the chisel on it, but they serve their purpose. They're 1-inch things, but you can sandwich the 2-inch plates in there. So I use them for pretty much everything I need to do with dumbbells. No issues there, really nice. But yeah, as you can see, there's plates littered everywhere. And then we come onto the bar. This bar, it's not a branded bar or anything. It's just a 7-foot, 20 kg bar. I think it's rated to about 300 kilos. So once I start getting up to those sort of numbers, then I will have to upgrade it, but it works for me. It works well. As you can see, I've got it currently in this landmine attachment, which I actually got about 5 minutes before this recording started. It turned up. I ordered it a few days ago, and I can't wait to get training with this, because it's one of my favorite bits of equipment that you get in a gym, because you can do so much with it. So yeah, I'm really excited about that one. But that's pretty much it for the inside of the gym. There's not much else. I really hope to grow the amount of equipment I have in the future. One thing I do want to show before we move on to what's outside is we have this log that I made back in the first lockdown. It's a strongman log type thing, and it literally only weighs like 20 kg, and it doesn't have any plates or anything on the side, and it's just a bit crap, but it was good fun project, and got me used to the technique of a log. And the next thing I probably want to get is a proper strongman log, although I don't know if I'll be able to press it in here. So yeah, that is the gym. That is my little home gym, my Lively Strength Center, where I train. And as you can see, I'll do one more pan of the gym. And as you can see, it's a bit of a mess at the minute, but it definitely is going to improve in the future, and I'll keep you guys updated when I improve it. We're going to have a big mirror on that wall, banners everywhere, going to be looking really nice. But hopefully as it improves, so will my fitness and my general physique and my strength. So I'm going to move outside now and show you what we have outside. It's not too much. So as we come outside the gym, we have a couple natural stones that I was lifting. This one was about 60 kg before it split, and this one was about 80 kg before it split. But they broke, so I don't really use them anymore. And then over here we have my favorite and least favorite bit of the gym. It's the cold tub, and it looks a bit dirty. It's not, that is just cement. So this was an old cement tub left by the builders, and I tried my best to get it all off, but that stuff isn't dirt. It's literally cement, and it won't come out, but it gets very cold in here. It was frozen over this morning, used it last night. Very chilly, do about 3 minutes in there. It's very nice, and it's permanently in the shade down the side of the garage. So basically, it's always bloody freezing. That's pretty much it. This is what we have to show. The home gym shall evolve in the future. I hope that in the future I can get more equipment and I can show you guys the journey of building the home gym and using it, of course. If you want to see some training videos and stuff like that, I'm sure that'll come up in the future. But if you haven't already, hit subscribe, hit that like button, and I hope you've enjoyed watching this video. I'll see you in the next one.